another day, it's another sunny day. I went past my mama crib, 902 in LA. But that shit 6 months ago, I'm set for life, yeah, some would say. But every day I wake up scared that it could be taken from me. I'm not giving nothing back, I got used to getting paid. But no one ever told me what I have to sacrifice for fame. I'm just trying not to go insane, but I got all this weight on me, and I just wanna run away. I don't wanna hear from y'all, I'm losing my temper now. Get the fuck up on my phone, I don't wanna hear from y'all. Went to Mexico for like 6 days, came back and now I still feel the same way. Fucked up, in pain, like why the fuck I spent 150 on this plane? Like why the fuck I spent 260 on these chains? Like how am I so paranoid I bulletproof my range? Shit don't make no sense. I mean the pressure's a mess. I'm 19 trying to navigate money and stress. Weird industry friends and my family life is intense. And my girl is always upset cause I'm always fucking working. Should I expect some respect? Can't even go on the net without someone going for my neck. I forget that I'm blessed. I pray to God I hope it's a test. Cause I've been giving so much I don't know what I got left. Hold on baby, check the score. Why the hell you talking for? How many weeks on Billboard? Top 10 like 44. That's just one song and plus my albums, there's a couple more. Walked in Louis, bought the store. Model bitch, she look couture. All that sneak dissing on the internet, you must be bored. Want my reaction, but my time's the shit you can't afford. I pay like way too much for these diamonds, these bitches ain't floored. I wake up and thank the Lord. Brand new drink, I sit and pour it up. I do not really give a fuck. Made that truck, I put it off, and I'm sorry. I do not really give a fuck. When I get high, I just get stuck, and I ain't sorry.
Alright. Right. Question is, what do I build next? Probably. Did I not end in that third piece of grass? I don't think I ended in the third piece of grass. Aisles. Leaves, which one? And then can add. Nope. Nope. We're gonna. Okay. We're gonna create a new sprite. That one? Why is it so big? Okay, so this is 16 by 16. Why is it so big? Pause on that. That's there. Stop. Right. No, that's not it. Let's just go off some of these pictures. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's go off some of these. Maybe I make a small one. I don't know. Let's go like take that 50. That's not. Okay, let's grab that. Put that there. Oh, make a block like that, and then. Oh, well, hold on. That, and then like that. And then. Okay, so I'm gonna make slants. I feel like I should make so something like that. I think there's gonna be like mossy blocks. I'm gonna create something that's like mossy in its own way. There, but I don't know if I should make the grass bigger because I made it rooted onto the grass. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this green and I'm going to have it connect like through here. I'm gonna have it be lighter here. I'm gonna grab this dark color, root it here. A little bit of that, maybe. That'll look good. No, I think we gotta darken it. That look mossy. I just X-nay that idea. No, because I think that'll add value. I just don't know. Okay. Just let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Let me just create these bricks. Let me take this. Basically cut this in half real quick. Shift. Just tap there. On that one. I don't know. That. Like that. We're not making this natural. Oh, no. I do want. Like. I want like something like that, but I need some more grassy blocks here. So. Switch the song. I gotta think of a good green here. I want to have one that's grassy. I want to have one that's dirt block like, because not all areas are gonna be grassy. So maybe. Let me. Oh, this is okay. That's not a possibility. I can't have that. That's just, yeah, that looks good. Good to me. Okay. And with this one, we'll have like the top be like. Look like that. What's up? How you doing, Sun Gaming? How you doing on this beautiful night or day, depending on where you are? I hope actually this works. Is it working? It is. I'm gonna make sure my mic was working. Not for you. Right. We're gonna add some dark layers here. Well, no, because it's gonna connect here, so this is still gotta be the same color. Gotta connect here, but like these can be. We're gonna make these a darker color. Like that. And we're gonna shade it with some of these. Now you really wanna put on the steps here. And then we wanna add probably some lighter greens. I'm trying to grab from the same palette here. That just looks like green stairs. I might have made some nice green stairs when truthfully I was trying to make grass. That's not. Does that look like grass? It looks too unnatural. That's the thing. It will, in the sense of like it looks too symmetrical. So I should cut the symmetricality of it. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's the right word. I don't know. Don't ask me. I have like a vine going down here. Right? Like that. And then we're gonna spruce it up, give it a little bit of, I mean, as much life as a pixel thing can get, you know what I mean? Get a little bit of. Does that look better? Still looks kind of like crystal like, and I don't think that's what I'm trying to go for, you know what I mean? I'm going for, I think maybe if I added like a duller green here. That's not duller, that's literally taking away the color at all. Need that dark and just have it kind of like dotted. That look more grass like, and kind of. I'm like trying to think of it. I don't think that would fool anyone. I don't think that looks like grass. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that looks like grass. Off. Is it cause I have like open spot, you know what I mean? I get a slant. I'm doing stupid things because it feels like a lot of people with these 2D games don't seem to put slants out there, which completely understandable. Definitely a lot more work, but I want the game to look good, you know? We gonna try to create another tree? No, I want it to be different. You know? I don't want it to be the same thing. Maybe this piece needs to be dark. Let me see. Maybe that's what it is. Like it doesn't look. It's actually rooted in there. I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of like this. Let me. What does this look like? In comparison to like the really dark. Oh, look better? Can you even tell? It's dog. It's dog, Dookie. I've come to the terms. Hot dog Sesh. A hot dog shoot. So there's a lot of light in this block. I don't know what I want to do with that. Maybe I start popping in world. I create like clouds. I feel like I should create. Or do I just use a background?
Yeah. Hold up. Get right with you. I'ma get right with you. Bad bitches fuck up, then dismiss them. Bad. I ain't really here to take no pictures. Flash. Middle finger up for the system. Coop is robotic, I ain't touching. Nah. Looking at your hoe because she
Great. Let's create a cloud.
Drugs, rap on please. Taliban, rap serving all day, my gas on E. Let's go. 30 hollow tips in the stendo.
Now I don't think that's what a cloud looks like, but I could be wrong. Alright, now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna outline it. I don't know if this is a good idea to outline it. That maybe it loses some of its characteristics of being a cloud. But I will surely take those into account when I destroy its any chance of being like a cloud. Okay. Actually, I should probably lighten that, but
You trapping hard for pennies. Hopping the frog is tenant. Asking the Lord forgive me. Hold up. Get right with you. I'ma get right with you. Bad bitches fuck up.
I'm gonna.
I ain't really here to take no pictures. Flash. Middle finger up for the system. Fuck 'em. Get right with you. I'ma get right with you. Wow. Get right with you. I'ma get right with you.
I'm gonna shoot for something like this.
Get right with you. Pop me a missile. Hey, take me a picture. Flash. Get right with you. I'ma get right with you. Like Christmas. White like tissue. White. Drink to a fish.
I look like cloud. Man, that's ugly. That's an ugly. Listen. Whenever trying something new, always gonna look ugly. So until then, we try again. I'm gonna hit the black again. We're gonna create, like a It kind of looks like a tank, honestly, truthfully. We're gonna dump a bucket, up a little bit of the white, fill it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna hit up like how do you even. I mean, that looks more like a cloud than the last one, but it still is very ugly. Now, is this too bright? Maybe I gotta. Hmm. Kind of looks like a car. I'm not gonna lie. Like a weird shaped Flintstones car. Um, maybe I hit up the idea of the dark and light, meaning like the bottom is a dark. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe. Let's rethink this. Go back to the drawing board. We hit like we do a fucking do a straight line. See, that could look like a, you know. Let's think, right? Let's think on the. Oh my god, this might be the best I've created them so far, and it looks like a pirate ship. No. It was looking great before. Now it looks like a submarine. Right. Let's think. This light flashes downwards, right? So it's gotta be bright on one side. Maybe it's only like it uses this dark and we hit like a does that look okay? Does that look like a I mean, that's a really ugly. Does that look anything like a flipping cloud? No. Gross. I'm that nigga, not similar to your bitch ass. I won't even. I mean, the more I look at the slant, it looks right. Tiles are so hard to create. Do I just use this for the first world? You know what I mean? Like, and that cloud could do. We're gonna save this. We're gonna save this as tile map 1 and tile map alpha. We're gonna save it. Okay, I was like, it's taking a little bit to save. I'm gonna save it as that. should I make platforms? I mean, it feels like a lot of other platformers use platforms in some way. They either use platforms or they build the grass going from place to place. Now, what I do, am I going to be a platform person and take kind of the easy route out, or am I going to build platforms and do shading and everything? That is the question. It is actually really hard now. We just build dark versions of everything and have it I think I just, you know what, I'm just gonna build platforms for the first one. Because this cloud is, maybe it'll look better if I do this. Like from afar, it kind of looks like a cloud boat. Take it, but let's think. What does this game need? A lot of it is blue. So maybe it's a clashing of blue and green, right? So maybe I just create some, because there's some brown here. Maybe I just create some like, ooh, not dookie. Some like yellow here. God, why is it dookie though? Let's about lime green. Oh. Right. So that's just gonna be. Is that gonna be the platform? Am I just gonna get lazy with it? Dookie colors. We're gonna totally darken this out. I'm gonna actually, hold on. Let's completely scrap this real quick. We're gonna have those. I like those colors. We're going to craft it in like this. Okay, and then we're gonna have the yellow brushed in there. We're gonna have a bright yellow. I mean, can I get brighter? And then we're gonna have that darker version, the dookie lime green. Be like that, kind of like that. And then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of, oh no. What's up, Raven? This is the first time you ever caught a stream, and also this is probably the worst stream to catch because it's 1 o'clock my time, and I don't know what time it is your time, but I literally was gonna be on for like an hour, and I was like, just got done with some things. I'm like, I should probably work on this game that I'm working on. So this is going to be my first published game under myself, like, and so I've been working on it solo dolo. I've had a couple other games a couple years ago, but they were like mobile games, and I want to make a PC game, super non-complicated PC game. As you can tell, it's 8-bit. I mean, you can make 8-bit and pixel art extremely complicated, but I'm doing the basic of the basic, pretty much. I'm trying my best to be myself with it, but there and again, I'm not an art designer. I know more code, so you know. Right now, I'm currently working on the tiles to which is gonna make up the first couple maps, and as you can tell, I've already made a really shitty cloud. So yeah. And oh, nice. Wait, no, that's ugly. What am I even talking about? This sucks. By the way, also doing colorblind or color things while being colorblind sucks. It's awful. It's trying to design something by yourself. Hot dog water. I'm working a webcomic, and it's not easy to start big projects on. It really, honestly, so on that, I've self projects I haven't really worked on in a very long time. I was working on this one game that was gonna be extremely massive, and I worked on it a lot throughout high school, like I said, years ago, throughout high school, and I got a couple hours in, like gameplay wise, tons of days worked on it. I had like friends that worked on the art, and then I had other friends that worked on the music, and it was gonna be like this great first game to come out for me. And then my first computer, niece blew that computer up, and then well, we're here. I stopped making games, had too many other things to deal with, and well, yeah. Yeah. I want to make it. I just want to have it like have like a cool shade to it, but I don't know if I can get that without having it like a repeating. I kind of like that. That's kind of. I kind of like that. That'll be a cool platform. Yeah, no, the PC totally. Yeah, I mean, trust. When I okay, hold on. Let me show you some things. Since you're relatively, I got a lot of problems. That's why I don't really post consistently, and I'm sure that you've noticed that. So I hate that I can't just go to my own channel. So so I've had, in the course of like 5 years, 4 or 5 years, I've had 3 computers. 2 of them that were like I had to I just had to update and make them better so that I could actually do content creation and play games and stuff like that. In my OG days, I don't know if it'll allow me to the oldest, but like these days. So this is when I had my first computer, and I was like posting every single day, and then my niece blew up my PC somewhere along this time, and this is when it all went down. I had to get a new PC, paid a lot of money for the second PC, because the mom of the niece didn't want to do anything, which is, tough, but that's my sister. Anyways, yeah, now here we are. You know what I mean? It's years after. I got two PCs. Second and third one don't really have a cool story to them. My niece literally pulled out wires out of my first PC, and then it exploded. Literally lit on fire. I was having an anxiety attack, but also laughing with my friends on Discord, because yes, on fire. It started sparking, and I'm sitting there on a Discord call. It was working as it was sparking, right? So then obviously I'm gonna plug it, but I was having an anxiety attack because it was like, oh shit, well, hey, my PC's on fire. And I'm like, why don't we make a joke out of this? Maybe I should start roasting marshmallows on top of it. I didn't do it, obviously. Like within the next minute, I took it out of the wall. I didn't touch my PC for months, like a month, 2 months, and then had to go down to a couple hours to Chicago, where they got like a PC store, a Micro Center, and they got good deals, great deals, honestly, phenomenal deals. Bought myself all the things that I needed to do to rebuild the PC, and that was amazing. Used that for a long time, and then the just third PC is because I wanted to upgrade, and that's on me, but that's a whole nother story. Because of Lego Star Wars, oh my god, when I streamed that on Twitch, Lord, my PC it was huffing and puffing, and I was like, on a Lego game, on a Lego game, you're telling me it's huffing and puffing right now? I can't stream on a Lego game. Anyways, hey, us colorblind people gotta stick together. That's all I'm saying. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Webcomic. What kind of webcomic are we creating? Like, you got a story all down? Are you creating the story right now, or are you doing the art right now? Like, what's up with that? Yeah. If you want to hear any other stories, and also the stories of like why I haven't been posting like months and months. This last couple weeks, I already put out a post on that. I was talking about like my midterms pretty much, and then my camera broke. This is a different camera, by the way. I'm in a different place. I'm like when I live in college, I have my new webcam, which thus now broke for like 2-3 weeks, and I was like, okay, well, I can't stream because like, why would I stream without a webcam? You know what I mean? Feels weird to me. I mean, I guess I could get up in the mic and just start giving people my voice, but like I'm not a FM AM radio kind of person. So that whole thing happened, and I think I got it fixed though. My webcam up where I usually am, so I can start streaming again, and I can actually finish Alan Wake. Because I've been wanting to finish that game, and there's actually like DLC which I got also when buying the game, so I'll be playing that too. But I want to see the end of the story, because it's been like, last time I played that game was literally like a month ago. and I would like to play it, and I would like to finish it and play through the game so I could play the second one, because I want to play the second one. I heard the second one's like phenomenal. Right about man. I give so much credit. By the way, sounds like an awesome story. If you get to a certain point where you want to start showing people, would love to see it. I give so much more credit to designers in general, and it's like, so for a while I did computer art design, graphical design or whatever, and it was like only 1 year, 2 years. So it's like I dipped my feet into the pool and got so cold that I just ran out. You know what I mean? Give so much more credit to designers. I'm doing 8-bit art style, and this is taking a lot out of my brain cells. And there's not much up there. You know what I'm saying? There's like 2 workers. Like, and they're right now they're trying their hardest, and it's not. They don't be working, as you can tell. Like I said, with the cloud. Yeah, so many people recommended me Alan Wake, and you know what's crazy? The people that I learned after this, but they were watching the stream a lot. But they told me they're like, oh yeah, you should play Alan Wake 1. I was like, oh great. I'm playing it, right? And I, after each playthrough, I'm like, oh man, this and this happened. And they're like, yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, what? And I could tell by the reaction, like they've never seen it or like played it, or I was like, how are you gonna recommend me a game if you've never played it or watched it? And they were like, I just heard it's good. And I'm like, all right. Listen, I've heard so many good things, and the game itself right now, like where I'm at, I think I'm pretty much, I think I haven't uploaded because I haven't had a camera, and now that I have a camera, I'm gonna post. I gotta do the intro for the last part that I've done, but I'm on the part before the final part, so there's 6 episodes. I finished the 5th episode, so I've seen pretty much everything besides that end piece, and it's so good. It is so good. The cliffhanger that it leaves you off at is crazy. I mean, it's a really well written story. You finished your run on the first. How does the first one compare to the newest one compared to the first one? How do you feel about that? Right. Now, should I make it more box-like? But I kind of like the platform, because then it can have that like moving or something. Sure, I can code that. What do other people build for platforms? People are building like rocks, just same thing that they had but darken it, and they'll have it like that, which is not a bad idea in theory, because that's probably easier on me if I just darken the whole block and put that as a background. Is an underground thing. I don't know. I feel like I figured it out. The first one is really good. The second one blows up the first one. See, I've heard that, because you know what? Wasn't that game supposed to be like, it was nominee, like runner up for Game of the Year last year? And when it hit the nominee board, I was like, I've never heard of this game, never. And I go around looking at like Reddit boards and stuff, which I don't really do unless it's usually game of the year. And people are like, this game deserves to be horror game of the year. This game deserves to be game of the year. But we all know that it's going to be Baldur's Gate, which, by the way, Baldur's Gate, also a really good game. Maybe you've played it, maybe you haven't. Suggested. Combat is smoother, the story is deeper, and there are mechanics beyond just to shoot the bad guy. Yeah, that's that was like the one air quote unquote gripe I had with that game, was that like the biggest thing was that you had a pistol, but at the same time they made it fun where it was like, oh, you can pick up flashbangs and flares, and like the flares don't automatically like blow them up unless you shoot a flare gun at someone. The flashbangs are funny as hell though. I didn't even learn it until you could walk up to someone and just throw a flashbang and it just explodes. They're just completely different games. Oh man, you making me hype for this game. Well, I go back up Saturday. I don't know if I'll be able to stream on Saturday and Sunday. Got a lot of things going on. Maybe I'll stream on like maybe on like Tuesday or something, Tuesday night. Stream Tuesday night on Twitch, and then can finally finish up Alan Wake. And yeah, I think so. Yeah, Baldur's Gate was a really good game. It took me and my girlfriend 160 hours to beat that game, and it was a while. Can I be honest? Most of it was in Act 1. So it was tough. It took us I think that's the longest I've ever been playing one part of a game ever. But it was an enjoyable game. I played Ranger, and I learned way too late in the game that Rangers are just not really great in that game. Like, you can make them pretty solid, but they're like classified for a lot of people as the worst Ranger in the game. Or not Ranger, class in the game. What do you mean worst Ranger? That's stupid. It's too late. I still haven't beaten my first playthrough. So I went into BG3 with very little D&D knowledge. I played it because one of my friends created a campaign for everybody, in my friend circle or whatever. And we play it online. We play Tailspire. I'm sure you've heard of it. And it's just like an online version of like a board. You can create your maps and everything. And he spent the time on maps and created like the first couple maps and got really excited. See, you got way more time than me. I played probably a solid 10 hours. At 10 hours, yeah. Most of the people that I knew didn't play D&D, but now that like D&D has gotten so... I was never against it. It was just that, like I said, none of the people that I knew really played D&D. And then now that it's gotten so much more into the public eye, it seems like so many people play D&D that it's a lot easier to get into the games like that. Hard to find DMs because like it seems like most people just want to play it and not be DMs. Hey, honestly, that sounds awesome. I'm sure your dad was cool. My dad was a is a mechanic, so I'm from a completely different background. But I love me some games. Love me some games. I grew up and I played a lot of like competitive Magic the Gathering, so that was kind of like my D&D. It was like I was like 12, 13 years old playing Magic the Gathering with like 42-year-olds going to like tournaments and stuff like that, and I sucked. I was awful. They should have never. That was. There's way too many of them, but like the thing is if you like just roll with it and just play the game, half of them you don't even have to remember. They just come up as you play the game. Like you look at the, as long as you remember what's on your like what's your cards, and you'll pretty much get the rules of like what the major rules. And it's like when someone puts down a card, you can be like, oh, can I, read your card, read what it says, and we'll be cool. And most of the time whenever I played those tournaments, there was always someone sitting, like one of those official refs, which was crazy because I live in like a medium-sized village, not a city. There's like 30 something thousand people in this place, but people would come from other cities and stuff like that to go to this one place, and in my hometown, and I got my ass whooped. I'm not gonna lie to you. So that was cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I could understand that. I was a blue-green deck person that created, my whole main focus wasn't the normal blue or the normal green. Well, it was more like green-sided because it was like the creation of like, it would be, I'd create more and more like +1/1 minions, like creatures, and people would just be like, I'm not getting anywhere with it. It's kind of more just a chance. It was just more of a deck of annoyance. You know what I'm saying? Wait, but hey. Wait, before you go crazy on me, okay, it wasn't a token deck. It wasn't a total token deck. It was that I could like spawn things from my graveyard or pull them from my deck if they were in my my deck, not my hand. So it's like, oh, this one can, I place this down. Well, I take one from my deck and I put it down also. And then if I have one of those next to the other one, then that one gets a +1/1. And if I get another one on the field, then it's a +1/1. So it was okay. I was also like a 12, 13-year-old thinking like, oh yeah, this is about to spice it up. And these fools came out whooping my ass. They were able to counter me pretty easily because, to be honest with you, my deck wasn't extremely hard to beat, and I also didn't have all the money in the world to go buy expensive cards. I was lucky because a lot of the people there were like late 20s, early 30s, and they were like, they knew that I didn't have a lot of money. Like I bought a starter deck and I bought a bunch of, I ask everyone there, I'd be like, oh, is this the right like booster to buy for my deck? And they'd be like, yeah, this is probably where you want to buy things. And so I'd buy one. I was really unlucky with my deck pulling, or like my booster pulling, and a lot of them were nice enough to just take the cards that I got. and I know they weren't good cards. I mean, I'd look them up, go home, look them up, see if they were good, come back next week to do it, and you know, they would trade me nicer cards that would work in my deck. Like, not all of them were great for my deck, but they were useful to make my deck just better. So it was pretty cool. That was like one of the reasons why I kept going with Magic. I probably wouldn't have if all those people weren't there to, like, quote unquote mentor me. You know what I'm saying? All right. So got that platform. I think I want to create. I want to create a dirt block of some kind. I want to grab. See, that's the good mentality to have. You know? I just built it on what I could get. And D&D, when I learned about all the different books and stuff, oh man. I haven't even played that shit in person. I haven't even had the chance to play it in person. Which sucks. I really want to. Ooh. Okay. Gonna have it like that. That. I need to make this. That's understandable. Hold on. I'll be right back.
tell me what really matters but love. I'm fucked up if I don't get to feel your kisses and hugs. I might die if I don't get a touch. It's like I can't get you close enough. Don't close me eye, baby, open up. I wanna give you the world before they blow it up. Spending all that money at the jewelry store. Fiend do it for you, then who they do it for? Hoping that it make them more acceptable. Okay, Hellcats, on Hellcats, but it's rental car get more mileage. Finna sell the Maybach with no problem. You know the backseat, they make them nauseous. All the Rolls Royce truck, cuz out. Felt like that bitch was gangster. Hand on neck, hand on front, no sex too real to give it a scream. But if I threw in a sound, how this rapper lifestyle be as normal as I can be. Take off these clothes, no jewelry. Could you still see my rock star? Yeah, my rock star. Ain't never really been but you know, I kinda felt like, you know, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect my mom or underestimate me, you know what I'm saying? All this shit, did all this shit. Still feel nothing, I still feel the same. Next time you go in the jewelry store, you tell me if that bitch like your friend, you know? You tell me how that shit make you feel. You done saved up and huddled up and grinded all that money. Go in the Gucci store, you tell me if them bitch like your friend. Feel me? And I know that's what we do. You know, this shit the nigga always wanted, bro. And I bought a $1 million mansion. Spent all the time in my apartment. You know, I ain't been in that bitch since October. Would you? It's crazy what we do to feel accepted in society, you know? You know, the older I get, the more I was closing all the blinds just so you could sleep the night through. I was staying by your side just so I knew you were okay. Then I was opening the door just to see if you would walk through. I started painting all the walls just to see if you liked the shade. I would love just to be stuck to your side, not with anybody else, It's enough just to keep us occupied.
Alright, I'm back. Had to go to the bathroom. It is my fault. Making sure I don't have kidney stones is always a fun time. Alright. The energy at the table is so electric. I feel that. Everyone moved away too, so and I moved. It's just it's tough, honestly. I don't know if the best thing. Should I have it like a grass block? I think I should have it like a grass block. That's what it is. It don't look right trying to be only dirt. Make it grass. That's this. I wanna have it dark around here. Folds brown, the green, and in here I want to just gonna redo all this. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but hey, whatever. I probably won't be on for too much longer because I'm trying to make sure that I get some good sleep. I'll probably finish this block and then go to sleep. It is late as hell. I literally started this stream way later than I wanted to, but because of all the shit that I had to do, I was like, I don't know if I should, but then I'm like, I want to work on this, and that's when you have that itch to work on something, you know what I'm saying? It's you gotta scratch it. See? It's unhealthy, but also like this is how people write like 13 books, you know what I mean? What's that guy's name? Jonathan something? He's created like 24 books or something like that. Like 4 novels. Like partially for his son. He creates them. His son loves his reading or writing or something like that, and his publisher company doesn't even know that he's writing these books for some reason. That's crazy to me. How some people can do that. Makes like 2-3 books. That's true. He probably never went to bed on time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Them books, those are books of terror. Yeah, it might not be. Yeah. It might not be the thing to be quoting. But like, you know, if you really think about it, all the greatest writers were a lot of them were kind of messed up. I'm not gonna not gonna lie to you. I just really thought about that. That's actually tough. Example, yeah. That's tough. That's actually really tough if you really think about it. Ugh. Does that look alright? Does that look alright for a platform? When you're looking at, does it look like it's a dirt block that has grass on top of it, or does it just look like mush in a pyramid form? Let me move this alone by itself here. I'm trying to not make it too in depth to where it looks like I'm better artist or that like I'm trying to make a game so detailed, because I'm not. Truthfully, I'm not. I'm, obviously this is going to be a platform, a moving platform that's going to be, it's not, it's literally four different colors. It's a bright yellow, dookie brown, not dookie brown, with the green, like dark green, nice flat green, and then another shade in there, and then I'm just making dirt blocks. This tree is, I don't know, I've never made trees before. I just thought I did pretty solid. And then I just made a block for another obstacle, and these clouds are awful, but I'm still gonna put them in the game. Appreciate it. Those are my alpha. Here, I'll show you. Oh God. Oh Lord. I'll show you so far. I'll show the characters. Because to be honest with you, I've probably worked on this in total. Well, besides this last hour, which to be honest with you, I haven't really been working on it the whole last hour. It's been like a lot of talking / like just sitting and just thinking of like what I want to do. And this will be good because this tile map's pretty much finished, and I can make like 4 or 5 maps. But this is, if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail, which you probably saw, the main character, Thatch, he is a, let me turn off bids. This is Thatch the bear. He has a little construction vest / like worker vest or whatever, and that was kind of just because I wanted to brighten up his character. This is his little running animation. This is his 4 frames I gave him. I have a lot of different things. I have him running to the left and then to the right, which is just a flip. His jumping animation is where he just super simple. Just have him go like that, where his legs are a little different than his running animation, and then his falling animation is just his hands going down. And then the whole concept of the game, like I said, it won't be an extremely long game, couple hours, but Thatch likes soda, and people took his soda. So on the way there, you'll find different sodas. I have different colored sodas. This is, oh no, do I even have the original? I don't. You'll find sodas throughout the game, which he will then drink. There's 3 different sodas. They'll give you 3 different power-ups, obviously, and this is his little animation for drinking. Wish that I could show the preview of the animation, but kind of like right there. I'll probably put it at like 6 frames, but that's him just drinking. So, oh my god, it's off the screen. Hold on, let me. So, yeah, that's that. And the whole idea is that the enemies that are fighting him don't like soda, which going to be probably like, these are all rough drafts, but probably going to be like tiny little like different like dentist stuff, like just like teeth oriented enemies. So if we're gonna say like apples to like Mario or something, the floss will probably be like a Goomba, the easiest thing to beat. So because I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time. It only has 3 animations. It has this tiny little walk animation as shown above. And then I have this one's a lot more wild. I want to put this out. I just wanted to be real goofy with this one. It's a toothbrush, the 2-frame toothbrush. Love it though. Love the way it walks because it's so goddamn goofy. I had 6 frames of it walking because I wanted it to be like the next enemy, not the boss, but the next enemy. And it ended up being like that, and I enjoyed it, so it's gonna stay 2 frames. And then the first boss is tiny little dentist, the dentist archer, and he will have this normal animation where it's just him and a bow, and arrows, and then every once in a while he will be shooting one of the toothbrushes. Yep. So which it's a different animation. He pulls from a different pocket. It's a totally different face animation. So very much obviously PG, right? Not like I'm not gonna have it super gory or anything like that. It's just it's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be my gateway into creating bigger and better games, but also I want to take the time to make this just a fun game for everybody, because like, you know, I'm gonna enjoy this game playing it, and it's not gonna be like a super in-depth game with tons of story. It's just gonna be like a Super Mario Bros. Fun platformer, and you know, if people like this game enough, they could show their kids, kind of thing, which is kind of like what I've always, you know, like one content creation I've always loved, like making people laugh, and that's like the whole reason I do it. But doing stuff like this, creating games, is like I love to create stuff, programs and stuff like that, but never created a game fully by myself, and creating something that can be a gateway of fun slash like escaping the everyday life things is kind of what I've always wanted to do. So I should have done it sooner, because I don't think this game is going to take me as long as, you know, I don't think it's going to take me like a year to create. It might be only like 2-3 months if I am able to create another tile map and another set of enemies, and I'm thinking probably 3 different worlds will probably 3 or 4 different worlds will probably be good enough for me to finish this game in total. And then like the coding from there will be the longest part probably, but I haven't even, can I be honest with you? Beat that game by myself when I was a kid. I don't fully remember the ending of it. Never finished it. Never finished it on YouTube. That was a whole stream. I played it like what, 8 times, I think. I think I saved already. I don't know. I probably did. I played it like a solid. And also, I remember you subbing off that. I remember, by the way, thank you for subbing, obviously, and sticking around with me and watching me through a lot of different games. I played it 6 different times, couple hours each time. And this was during summer, I will finish this game. I will finish this. I promise you, I will finish this. But it's gonna take me to come back during summer to finish this game because my GameCube is here. I got 2 GameCubes here. I could take one with me, but I only have a few more months, and then summer, and I can play this again because I don't know how long I have left to beat the game because I don't think I got that far in it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I played probably a solid no, I haven't played like 10 plus hours of it. I wanna play it again. I want to stream more on YouTube because I feel like a lot of the people that watch me on YouTube don't get to watch my Twitch streams. It is a really good game, and I appreciate you for saying that. My commentary made you laugh. So I try to stream here most of the time. This is like where all my content creation started, was always on Twitch. But I try to make as many videos as I can on YouTube. But I also kind of like streaming on YouTube. You know what I mean? A lot of the people that don't get to hang over, or they don't really want to click on a link to go to Twitch, or they don't like Twitch or whatever, they stick around on YouTube, end up coming here, and they'll be like, oh, I have not ever caught a stream of yours. And I'll be like, you ever been on Twitch? And they'll be like, no, I don't like Twitch, or I just haven't had the time to gear your Twitch or something like that, which, completely honest with you, totally cool. See, that's completely understandable. All right. Face cam. All right. I am going to hit the hay. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll probably work on that on my own time. But yeah, I will, like I said, hopefully finish or play the last episode of Alan Wake. Next Tuesday. I will try to get off the next episode for you within the next couple days. And for anyone else that's watching, if you like my Alan Wake series, I appreciate you. I will have that out. Peace. I appreciate you guys for being here. Much love.